The 2024 spring training hats have just been released, and they're actually pretty good, so I'm going to rank them all on a tier list. Starting off with Detroit, this is a really nice hat. I think they wore this logo for spring training like a couple of years ago, or like maybe for Players Weekend. Just the plain tiger mascot is great. We're going to start off this list with a good one. We're putting this in S tier. Cincinnati Reds, congrats, you did nothing. F tier. Actually, they get their own category called They Did Nothing, which is too bad because they have a pretty good mascot who they used in spring training hats before. Alright, the purple in the Rockies hat is definitely what carries it. If they had a different logo like with the mountains and stuff, I think this would be like S or A tier, but you know, I'm not really crazy about their normal CR logo, so I'm gonna put this in B tier. Chicago White Sox, you don't see the shade of gray like pretty much ever in baseball, for hats at least. I like this. I think it goes well with the logo. It's their same logo, but I don't really care for this. It's different. I like it. B tier. This is a good example of having fun color hats with still like black accents, and it just makes everything pop super well. Like you got a fun bright orange color, but you still have like a black brim, black, I don't know, Smarty or whatever the thing is on the top of the hat. This is a really solid hat. Nothing crazy, but A tier. The Yankees, F. Also did nothing. Who's gonna buy these? I feel like I have a pretty decent idea of like for spring training, if the Yankees just had like their logo with like just the hat and like the little bat, like I think that could be a good spring training hat. The Dodgers, the D isn't bad. I'm not crazy about it. I feel like they could have created like a different alternate logo for this. Maybe something with the flying ball. Yeah, it's C tier. It's not bad. But Washington Nationals, this one's lame. The logo doesn't pop at all. It's super boring. I don't think they ever really used this W logo. They could have went with a lot of different other options. Like, they could try putting an eagle in here. That would be fun. They have never done that. The Tampa Bay Rays always seem to have some fun hats for spring training. This one's very out there. It's fun. Looks like something they use for Players Weekend probably. It is, I'd say B. For the Diamondbacks, I'm just going to keep saying it till it happens. They got to go back to the purple uniforms. They are so sick. For this, I mean, I don't know if they're, like, their new uniforms, I don't know if, like, the teal goes really well with the red snake. I mean, it's cool. But regardless, I think the teal blue is a sick color. I'm still going to put them in S tier. They just got to go back to the purple. The Angels get an F. They also did nothing. I think if they went back to their old logo with just like the one wing on the side, I think that would be a much better move. Cardinals, it's simple. Just the cardinal on the bat. I like it. The red works. I'm putting this in S tier. I mean, I wouldn't change anything about the Texas Rangers. The baby blues are awesome. I like their regular season ones where it's like the baby blue, like blue cap and stuff like that, and there's like darker accents. But I think these are good too. We'll put these in A tier. All right, when the Marlins announced that they were going to have new uniforms, I mean, I really wish they would have went with the Florida Marlins ones. They could still be called the Miami Marlins, but Florida Marlin jerseys are so much better. But I mean, this hat's cool. I like the color. I mean, the logo is solid. I think maybe just the fish by itself would be better. I mean, it pops more on this definitely than their all black hats, so this is pretty good. A tier. I definitely like the Friar logo a lot better for the Padres. It probably needs some darker accents, but I mean, it's a fine hat. I'll put this in C tier. This Guardians hat's pretty good. They don't usually go with a red hat, so I like that. I think this logo is better as a side patch. You know, B tier is probably fair. Also, side note, did anybody else notice like the new pattern they're using? It's almost like a mini checkerboard or something. For the Royals, this is a great color for a hat. The white isn't the easiest to see on like a lighter color hat. I mean, maybe adding the crown would be cool too, like how they've done in the past. But yeah, this is pretty good. A tier is fair, I think. Atlanta Braves, solid hat, nothing crazy. B tier. Before we get to the other ones, I just want to encourage everyone to subscribe because I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So thank you. This is a sick hat. If I had to buy one hat here, it would probably be this Cubs hat. It's awesome. If I were to give like one critique, maybe like a splash of red in there somewhere, but maybe not. I don't know where it would go, but this is a great hat. I would wear this hat for sure. I probably sound like a broken record when I say this, but these bright color hats, they need like a black brim. They need darker accents to this. Like this is still a solid hat, but I mean, I think it would look better with a black brim. Blue Jays, this is a great hat. They always seem to have good hats for spring training. Blue Jays just always have good uniforms and hats. This is similar to what they had for their 40th season hat a couple of years ago. We'll put this in A. This Brewers hat is super nice. Good brim. I'm so happy that the Brewers went back to this logo a couple of years ago. It also would be cool if some year the Brewers use one of these alternate logos here as their spring training hats, but this is awesome. A tier. Astros, I like that there's two shades of orange. It works. B tier. Orioles, I like these hats too. The bird logo would probably look a bit better, but this is still good. B tier. Oakland A's, this is a cool idea. The yellow with the green logo, it's a bold choice, but you know, these are solid. C. The Mets, I like the orange. You know, I was gonna put these in B, but maybe that's not quite fair. Yeah, I'm gonna put these in A. They don't usually have orange as a primary color, but I think it works well here. Twins, I like that they're going with a different logo. I almost wonder if the logo is slightly too big, but maybe not. I think it's a solid hat. We'll put it in B. The Phillies, I love that they're going with the Bell logo. It's a great look. I think it looked better in 2018 with the blue brim, but this is pretty good. Just because of the logo, we'll put it in A. This is the winner right here. This is the best hat here. Everything's good about it. Great logo. Has different colors to it. The color pops. It's out there. It's fun. Yeah, this is the best hat here. I can understand if you think this is too much of a stretch. Like, there's nothing crazy about it, but I just really like this white logo. It just pops super well. I wouldn't be mad if they use this every so often for, like, their home jerseys. For the Red Sox, I'm going to put these in A tier. I think another good idea is if the Red Sox for City Connect uniforms use dark green and put the nickname as the Green Monster. That would be a cool City Connect uniform. But if you want to see my tier list for City Connect uniforms, click right here. Man, round of applause. Why are you still here?